Russell, will start with a Player of the Month in your ranks. You must be delighted for Alex Gilbey.
Yeah, really pleased for him. Really pleased for his teammates as well, because they've they played such a big part in contributing and helping him win that award. So I'm sure he'll say the same. But yeah, he's been brilliant. And for us to start the month in the bottom three and to get a Player of the Month in that position, it doesn't happen very often. So fair play to him, fair play to the players. Testament to what they've done over the last 4 weeks. And as I said before, really proud of them for doing it, and really pleased for Alex that he's got it, because he's been excellent and he's grown, and I think he's really improved with us. And hopefully he continues to play in that way.
We obviously saw a change in position for him. Talk to us about what difference you made.
I just think we've given him hopefully a bit of confidence and belief in what he does. We've demanded more from him in terms of end product, goals and assists, and he's given us that, which is great. But also he's contributing much more to the team. He's probably, as I said to you, I think it was after Doncaster, he's doing less work in areas we don't want him to do it, and much more where we actually want him and need him. And that was one of the reasons we changed formation, well, not changed formation, but changed position with him for a couple of games, and it works really well, because he's a real athlete. He's got good quality in front of goal if he's got enough energy to do it. So he's trying to save his energy and use it in the areas that we want him in. And to be fair to him, since he's changed position as well, he's done great in both. But since he's changed, he's helped us massively in terms of pressing and winning the ball back at the top end of the pitch as well, which enables us to keep it in there. So yeah, he's been great. He's been a big part of what we've been doing. I hope that continues. But also the team have to take a huge amount of credit for getting him in those positions and helping him do that, because they've been functioning really well, and he's been a big part of that.
3 terrific goals from him as well. Which is the best one? Because they've all got something a little bit different about them.
Yeah, I don't know, actually. It's a good question. They are, but the Gillingham one's individual, like brilliance, a brilliant finish. Doncaster comes at the end of a great move, and he's in a position we've asked him to be in. And then for me, I think it's the Portsmouth one, because it's late on in the game. The drive and energy and he shows, and the purpose he shows in the run to get towards the goal, because it'd be easy at that time of the game just to stay behind the ball, but the fact he does it and then Sam puts it in, great finish, which sort of sums up his personality really.
It's got a bit of swagger to it.
Yeah, when we're going through, I think you just take it around the goalie and tap it in, but it's great. It sums up the place he's in terms of confidence and the belief he's got in himself at the moment, and then the celebration with the team all together afterwards. It was a really, really good moment, so for me it would be that one.
From the good to the slightly not so good, do you just have to draw a line under what happened on Tuesday, or is it a case of picking up as much you can from what happened?
Yeah, I think we learn from every game. I think that's been the beauty of the process the last 4, 5, 6 weeks, is we've learned from every game, and then we've taken something into the next one that we've learned from the previous one, and that'll be the same. I said before, it was a different team that haven't played so much together, so changes things a bit, it changes the dynamic, but we played against a team who made 90 accurate passes in the game, 1 a minute. We made 500 and something, but we let ourselves down with 3 rubbish goals. So the players know that, but it's gone. For me, it is what it is. We would have liked to have won, but as I said, we learned lessons from it, and we spoke about them yesterday. And I'm hoping that we take those into Coventry. Will be a different game on Saturday, but there's going to be times when we have to go to places that are difficult to play at, with a different proposition in terms of opposition, the way they play. And I think we'll be much more prepared for that when we do now, after Gillingham, Southend and Newport. So we learn from everything. It's part of our process, part of what we're doing, and that's the same again on Tuesday.
I suppose it's a completely different environment you're going into on Saturday, isn't it? Because St Andrews is a lovely pitch, Coventry are playing great football, and you've played better against these teams that are at the top of the table.
Yeah, it's they're a good side. They are a really good side on really good form, but we're looking forward to the game. I think the way the lads are feeling, the way we're feeling, I think we're just looking forward to games coming and to different challenges, different tests. And for me, it's just about to see how much we're learning, how much we're growing together, because I feel like we're doing that game on game at the moment. The lads are looking really confident in what we're doing, and we're trying to sharpen it all the time, trying to refine what we're doing and improve it. And as always, the focus is on us. They are a good side, but we'll go there looking to try and win the game. And we need to keep building on the Christmas period we had, otherwise you end up looking over your shoulder again. So now it's up to the players, it's up to us to have that mentality that we're going to keep improving and keep pushing forward.
Of course, you've seen a lot of their players this season, having already played them twice, about their first string and pretty much their second string as well.
Yeah, they've had a change of formation since we last played them. bit of change in personnel, and they've come across a formation that obviously works on a formation that really works well for them. So we're aware of that. We're aware, and we respect that they are a good side. But I've got real belief in this group, in our group, in what we're doing. That if we get it right on the day and we put into practice what we've been doing in training, then we've got a chance to go there and win a game of football. And that's how we'll approach every game. It's as simple as that, regardless of where the team are in the league, what form they're in. It's about us. It's about what we do. And now the players have to have that mentality to go there and try and win a game of football.
And you've got a new recruit amongst your ranks as well, Carlton Morris. How's he settled in so far?
Yeah, he's been brilliant. I knew he would be character-wise for the dressing room. He's a big character. It's something I spoke to you about that I felt we needed. And he's also a top player at this level, in my opinion. So he's come in training. Lads have been really impressed with him, what he's shown us. He's obviously played a lot of games, so he looks really sharp. He looks ready. And he's going to give us another dimension to what we can do and enable us to change formation maybe, or change what we're doing a little bit, and give us another form of attack really. So I've been really pleased with him. He looks really good. He's told me he's really enjoying it, which is great. I think he's been used to playing a different style at Rotherham, so I'm hoping this one will really suit him, which I think it will, which is why he come in. So I'm really pleased to have him in. I think it's a big signing for us. I really do. In terms of what he brings on the pitch and off it, and for our younger lads to learn off someone who is a top professional. He really is. He's the way he looks after himself, what he does before training, where he trains, recovery. So I think it's really important for our young lads to learn off someone who's been in and around the highest level for a long time, but had a few loan moves and stuff. So he knows what it takes, and I think he'll be big for us.
The fact that he's played a lot of football recently, does that help you put him in a position where he can play maybe this weekend?
He's ready to come in. So I think it's selection dilemmas for me really, but it's great. I think what we've added is, as I said, I think it could be big for us. I really do. And I'm just so pleased he's in the building. Obviously I've got a relationship with Carlton from before, so I know what he's like as a player. Working with him every single day, seeing him through some tough times with injuries and stuff. So he's ready to play, and as I said, he'll be a big player for us. And at this level, I think there's what he offers. There's not many around who could do what he does. So I'm really pleased to have him. And what a statement, or what intent from him, that he's left a team who are fighting for promotion, who he was due to stay at to the end of the season, to come here and be part of this, because he saw what we were trying to do when we played against them, and he's kept in contact with me and kept having a look. So once it became an option for us, it was an absolute no-brainer for me.
Any more movement on any more incomings or outgoings?
We're working on stuff. I'll be honest, we've lost out on some players over the last week or two to other clubs for various reasons. But it is what it is. We're still trying, and as I said to you, nothing's really changed after Tuesday. There'll be people potentially going out and people coming in. That's football. But whatever we bring in has to strengthen the squad. We can't just bring in players who are making up numbers. So it has to come in and have a real impact. So we're not just going to sign people for the sake of it. But the people we want remain in terms of positions, and what we're looking for in terms of character and ability remains the same. So it's up to us to make sure we try and find the right ones to come into the building, because if not, we won't be signing people just for the sake of it. So they have to make a big difference to us, and we're working on it. Trust me, we're working long hours, but we'll have to wait and see. There's still a long time to go. I'm pleased we got one done really early, and we're getting closer to others. So it's just a case of wait and see, and make sure that whoever does come in improves us.
When you've heard down the years other managers say it's the January or any transfer window is really difficult because you get blow after blow, are you now beginning to witness it firsthand as well? Yeah,
it's. I think it just changes literally hour by hour, not even day by day. Things change, and as I said all along, we've got a great group of players here. It's not a case of we've been waiting until January to do that, and the fact the form they've shown over the last 4 or 5 weeks shows that we've got a really talented group who needed a bit of belief and a bit of structure and a bit of confidence, and hopefully we've given them some of that, and I think they're proving what good players they can be. The next challenge for them is to keep doing it and maintain that. But if we can add to them and help them, then perfect. But it's been eye-opening. It's been reasonably enjoyable so far. I'm sure I won't be saying that at the end, but it's just loads of work. And to be fair, we've got a really good team here. I said that before. With Andrew and Liam in terms of recruitment and the help they're offering us, because we're talking about it constantly. Once we've done our work on us and what's already here in the team, and for the Saturday we're constantly doing it, because it's such a huge part of the job, and we need to make sure we get it right.
How's Jordan Moore-Taylor? We've not seen, really anything of him, under your management, and with injuries and another knock to his knee. What's the latest with him?
Yeah, well, listen, I picked Geordie for the first couple of games, and then his knee flared up, and obviously come off at Bolton with a migraine, and his knee was still unsure about it. So we've had it all checked over. He's in a much better place physically. He's training now full time with us, which is great. Because of fit and ready, 100% ready, Jordan Moore-Taylor is a big boost for us in the squad. So he will be back involved in the next game or two, which is really pleasing. He's trained really well. He's shown a great attitude in terms of wanting to get back into the team, and he wants to stay fit. He's desperate to stay fit. He's had a really tough year, and he was thrown back in and probably done too much too soon. I said that. So we need to make sure he's ready. We need to make sure he's right, and once he is, he'll be a big boost for us, and hopefully that'll be in the next 1 or 2 games.
His headache's now all over the field for you, isn't it? Because having him back, as you say, he was one of the top performers last season in particular. He'll be huge. Yeah,
I'm never going to complain about having people who are that capable, and what we're doing as well. I think he could easily come in and help us. So we want competition for places. I do believe the squad's too big. I think we've got too many players who want to be playing, and we find out now with everyone pretty much fully fit that there'll be players who've played hundreds of league games and not even going to make the squad, which is really tough. So, but what we need to do, we need to make sure we've got quality in every area. And as I said to you before, we're lacking a few things in the building, and in a couple of areas we're lacking a bit of cover. But we have got a big squad, a very capable squad, and it gives us massive decisions to make in terms of selection. But I've said it all along, I've been 100% honest with the lads, that would continue. So if they're left out, there's a reason why, and it's up to them to make sure they force their way back in. So but it's a good problem. I mean that, maybe not for some of them, but it's a good problem to have, that we've got so much quality to choose from, and hopefully we can help that and add to that as well.